What's up, y'all? It's Caitlin. I don't go by that here. What's up, y'all? It's Childlike Kate here with a new video. And in this video, if you've read the title, you know that I'm here to discuss why I quit my computer science degree. And honestly, the reason is very simple, but I more so made this video to discuss next steps and if the software engineering path is over for me or what. So if you want to find out what the next steps are for me, just keep watching. This is going to be a really short, quick, informational video. Not really information to help anyone, just to give information. Okay, so I have actually created about 2 or 3 different videos where I explained that I went back to school this year. None of those videos have been uploaded, and they're not going to be at this point because school is done for me. But basically, I was eligible for tuition reimbursement with my job. So instead of self-teaching software engineering or going to a boot camp, I decided to go back to college for a bachelor's degree, and my job is going to pay for it. Well, I would pay for it first and they would reimburse me if I passed my classes. So I started school in January due to a lot of things going on in my personal life and at work that required me and everyone in my department to have to work a lot of overtime. I fell behind in classes and just didn't do as well as I wanted to. And it's not that I wasn't understanding the material or anything, it was just life got in the way. So at the end of the spring semester of 2021, I actually decided to quit my job so I can focus on school full time and just knock it out, get it done, and come back to the workforce as a software engineer. So with that being said, I went ahead and enrolled in my summer classes. I was taking Calculus 2, Discrete Math, and retaking my programming lab because I ended up withdrawing from that in the spring. And the semester was actually going pretty well. Summer is ridiculously fast-paced. I'm honestly surprised that it wasn't going worse, but everything I was learning is stuff that I'd known before. Correction, I was not taking Calculus 2, I was taking Calculus 1. So I had already learned that information when I took AP Calculus in high school. Granted, it was 9 years ago, but I was relearning the information. It wasn't my first time seeing it. Yeah, I was progressing along pretty well, and I got about 2 weeks out from finishing the summer semester when I got an email from the financial aid department that my aid was being reduced for the fall and the spring, so for the 2021-2022 school year. So I went on to see what was the case, and I have reached my max for federal aid. And I was like, wow, I'm a long way from being done with my degree. Like, I have another year and a half. I just, knowing that I already have a degree for one, I don't want to take out private student loans. I don't want to take out personal loans. If it can't be federal aid, I was like, I'm not doing it. So that's the reason I decided to quit my computer science degree, very simply because I ran out of financial aid. Now, with that being said, does that mean that I'm going to give up on learning computer science? Absolutely not. Well, software engineering, because that's why I went to get the degree in computer science, because I have a goal of being a software developer. So I am going to go back to self-teaching and yeah, just doing different online programs, and honestly trying not to get too caught up in the theory of coding, but just doing more projects this time around, because I think that's what helped me up a lot last time, is that I was taking in all the information and not necessarily practicing enough. So this time around, when I go back to self-teaching, as I start back self-teaching, I'm going to just go straight in making projects. Also, what's next for Childlike Kate, as this is not just a channel about computer science or software engineering. So I have been working on other things aside from learning software development. That includes a fashion business and this YouTube channel. And honestly, being in school, especially during the summer, with having to learn 16 weeks of work in 8 weeks, I just really didn't have the time to give to those other areas of my life that I really want to water and see them grow. So I'll actually be using this time, now that I'm no longer in school and no longer working, to focus on those things and see those grow. I actually considered just going back to my job, but when I looked at where I want to go with my life, that's not what I want to do long term. So I was like, you know what, let me plant these seeds and water the things that I really want to see grow and develop, and I'll trust God to do the rest. My faith is very childlike in nature, because being an adult would say you have rent to pay, you have other bills, you need to go back to work. But so far over these past few months, God has provided and come through. So I trust that he will keep doing that as long as I'm in alignment with what I need to be doing for myself. And at this time, I feel that way. So again, I will be focusing on business and my YouTube channel, really trying to grow it and develop it into something worth watching. I hope y'all are not able to see this gnat that is torturing me right now. Like, it's driving me crazy. It is driving me crazy. I'm actually really excited about the next phase of my life, to really do things the way that I want to really spend time nurturing the things that I really want to see grow, and to really take my life in the direction that I want it to go, not like doing things that I need to do to survive, because at this point in my life, I believe it's about getting outside of that survival mentality, and like, I'm here to live an abundant life, and that's what I intend to do. So yeah, I'm gonna just make videos about the journey, and y'all will see how things unfold and progress. If you are looking forward to future content and what unfolds in the life of childlike Kate, just subscribe and stay tuned for more. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye. Side note, I usually script my videos so I know what I'm saying and I make sure I hit all of the points, but this one I just kind of jumped on camera and went. Of course I got makeup on, so I didn't just jump on camera, but I at least like put some makeup on my face and some press-on nails. But yeah, I just jumped on here and decided to go for it, so hopefully I don't miss any points. Also, you can follow me on my Instagram at childlikekate, where I do also go into detail about this journey in my life.